Friends, good morning to everyone. Today's subject of discussion is activated charcoal as an antidote to poisoning. As we know that activated charcoal belongs to the class of mechanical antidotes. How it mechanically prevents the poisoning. You have seen activated charcoal. The charcoal is in the finely divided form as it is shown here. It can be prepared commercially by two methods. This is obtained as a residues when we destructively distillate the organic matter or when we burn the organic material in a special manner. The coarse material which is obtained as coal can be crushed and powder to give the activated charcoal. Activated charcoal is a fine black, odorless, tasteless powder. As it is in the very finely divided form, it has a very smooth texture, very smooth to touch. As it is very smooth, it is devoid of gritty particles. Another unique feature of this charcoal, which makes its use as an antidote, is that it is insoluble in almost all of the solvents which are generally in use. It includes to polar solvents like water, to alcohol, to organic solvents which are non-polar in nature, and so on and so forth. As it is in a very finely powdered form, it is in finely divided form. In this fine division, it increases the surface area enormously. That's why it acts as an effective adsorbent. Activated charcoal is used as a general adsorbent in the treatment of poisoning, and it will be very effective when we use within 1 hour of toxin injection. If we use the charcoal after 1 hour, the chances of recovery is very rare or it is almost nil. It absorbs the toxin which are ingested through various types of bonding from van der Waals to dipolar interaction. And because of this adsorption, it prevents the systemic absorption in the gastrointestinal tract. Hence, the toxins won't go into the systemic circulation. Thus, it prevents the ingestion of the poisons or toxin into the body. In other words, it should be used before the systemic absorption occurs. Hence, it is effective only within an hour of toxin injection. Now we can appreciate the utility of activated charcoal as an adsorbent to prevent poisoning. It has its own limitations. It can absorb toxins that are dissolved in the liquid phase through direct contact. If it is already systemically absorbed, it cannot adsorb. That's why before it absorbs systemically, it should be adsorbed by using activated charcoal. It absorbs various types of material, which includes heavy metals, the alkaloids, the potent medicaments. These potent medicaments that are alkaloids are highly active medicaments at a very low dose. Small amount of increase in the dose also causes poisoning. That's why when alkaloid poisoning occurs, we go for charcoal, activated charcoal treatment. It absorbs not only the alkaloids, it also absorbs the drugs which are used as sedatives and hypnotics. Not only the heavy metals and sedative hypnotic drugs and alkaloids, it can absorb the gases like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and nitrous oxide, the laughing gas. Though it is an effective adsorbent for heavy metals, alkaloids, and sedative hypnotic drugs, even including gases like carbon dioxide, monoxide, and nitrous oxide, it won't be effective in poisoning due to strong acids or bases, poisoning due to iron, lithium, arsenic, poisoning due to methanol, ethanol, and ethylene glycol consumption. This is the limitation of this activated charcoal. Normally, this is employed in the 5 is to 1 to 10 is to 1 ratio of charcoal and poison, either in the form of a tablet or in the oral suspension, preferably tablet formulation. It is used in the treatment of diarrhea to absorb toxins. Activated charcoal finds its use in the bowel preparation for reducing the intestinal gas content before the radiography of the abdominal region. The radiography of the abdominal region is done to visualize the bile, pancreatic, and renal stones. It can act as a contrasting agent too. There are various claims like it whitens the teeth and it can cure alcohol induced hangovers and it can prevent bloating and so on and so forth. But however, these claims are not supported by scientific evidences. Though activated charcoal is an effective treatment for the initial stages of poisoning before the absorption of the poison occurs. Generally, it is given along with other treatments. First, activated charcoal treatment we give, followed by the treatment with other antidotes. As a whole, it is not an 100% effective treatment. Only it prevents the absorption of the drugs or poisons systemically. Before it systemically absorbs, it should be used. Otherwise, it is not effective. With this, we can put a full stop, and in the next presentation, we can deal with the other subjects. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you.